said empty your mind.
Good morning, everybody. I welcome you to today's lesson. Today we are on day 4 of our Wing Chun COVID-19 quarantine lockdown Wing Chun Kung Fu training session. My name's Master John, Master Wahnish, Sifu John, whatever you want to call me. I'm comfortable with that. I just want people to come here, take their mind off what's going on in the world, take a break from some things, get their chi flowing, learn some good Wing Chun Kung Fu instruction, boost your immune system so we can go about our day with a little bit more of a peaceful mindset. Now, before I get started, I just want to give everybody a little bit of a tip, something I feel everybody should do, and I'm telling myself this just as much as I'm telling you this. I've been a diligent observer of this the entire year, and it's easy to get swept away and start over-consuming all this news, and I think it's important for everybody to know what's going on around you in your community, in the country, around the world. But at the same time, it's too easy to get wrapped up to where we're just being glued to our phones. It's just too easy to overconsume this media. Whether you're in your iPad, your phone, or your television, give yourself a media fasting break. Now, I'm not saying don't look at it at all, but give yourself periods where you're just not looking at it at all. And I recommend at night, you have a cutoff point. Maybe before dinner, have a cutoff point so you're no longer consuming this. You can have a good meal, be with your loved ones, or get on the phone with somebody, whatever it is, and just get this off your mind. So don't watch it before bed. Watch something light if you can, and just clear your head so you can get a good night's sleep and not let all this it's just so taxing on our system. It's taxing on our mind, our body, our immune system. So it's very important to give yourself a little bit of a break from social media, from over-consuming the news, from the YouTube news, from all this media. Just give yourself a little break. Trust me, you need it, I need it, and I'm recommending that to everybody. So let's do this. Let's get started with our lesson today. What we're gonna do is start with the Silam Tao form. So what I want everybody to do is just take their feet together. Once again, I'm gonna be your mirror, so you're just gonna follow me, right? And I am gonna do it with the right side first. You're doing left side first, which is correct. Once again, I'm just doing it so you don't have to try to learn like this. I'm your mirror, so it's very easy for you to follow me. I'm starting right, which is the wrong way, meaning that my right side goes first. It's always the left side first in the Silam Tao form, where it's going left hand first. All right, let's begin. Feet together, hands at your side. Let's just take a deep breath in and let it all the way out. Take another deep breath in and let it all the way out and relax. Let's just do that one more time. Take a nice deep breath in and all the way out. Okay, now let's begin. Before we begin, please check your stance. Are your feet on a straight line, knees in, back straight, arms not resting on you, pulled back, shoulders relaxed. If you're in that good position, we can begin. Excellent. So that's the whole Silam form. I hope it was easy enough for you to follow me through there. I try to take it at a nice pace. Once again, you can really take it slow, relaxed, and it's as simple as that. And I do have the entire form here on YouTube for you to simply just watch each section and really understand the details of each section. So I recommend you go back, look at each section, learn each section, so as we're following along every day, you'll be able to get through the form much better. Now let's go ahead and do me a favor, get in that left neutral stance. I'm in a right neutral as your mirror. Feet on a straight line, knees slightly in, back straight, center away, central line out, hands up. And let's switch our stance. Switch our stance. Switch our stance. That's where we go lops out. All these things can happen from this switching of our stance, so it's important to get this footwork down. Our side stepping, our step following, very simple footwork, but very effective in combat. So getting your good left neutral, right neutral, left neutral, excellent. And I have this up in detail as well, so you can work on your stance, understand exactly how you should be standing, why we stand the way we do, understanding when we're switching, we're not really opening up, our arms are just passing out this line, and really get that form down in your stances. Now let's take a minute and go to our front stance. This is a little bit crooked. I'm just using this as a marker here today, so I know that my feet are in the camera. So if it looks like it's off, my feet are still on a straight line. And that's what I recommend. Put a piece of tape, wood floors, get on the line and use the wood floors to the best of your ability. Now, knees in, we're gonna do this chain punching. So have your right hand out, and then we're gonna just do a punch exchange. Punch exchange. Sorry, your left hand's out, my right hand's out. So let's start back in this position. Your hand's at the level of the elbow, and we're just gonna punch. I also have a detailed instructional video here where I'm showing you why we punch the way we do, with our elbow down, bottom 3 knuckles. We punch with our elbow down briefly because it protects our body. If I'm out here, I'm exposed more than if I'm punching here. By having my bottom 3 knuckles, using these bottom 3 knuckles, that's what's supported by my wrist. So if you ask anybody, make a fist, raise your hand, make a fist, bring it down. You're gonna notice these 3 knuckles are what's supported by our wrist. There's the pipe. So we have all that support. This knuckle is not supported. So you can do that, but then notice you're tweaking your wrist. So bottom 3 knuckles supports, get support strength from the wrist. Elbow down with this vertical fist. It protects our body, but most importantly, it gives us an angle of deflection. And you'll have to go back and watch that video where I have a partner and I show if we're punching like this, still generates powerful, good punch, but when I punch like this, I can use an angle of deflection, a capping punch, where I can simultaneously deflect an attack and punch at the same time. So it's absolutely the most crucial thing. I need the partner to show you that in more detail, and I have that video. You can just go down to one of the videos on the channel and see how that works. So we punch bottom 3 knuckles, supports the wrist, elbow down for protection and deflection. So let's go back, left hand out, and we're gonna just switch, 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 bottom 3 knuckles. Once again, I'm not going, when we start like here, I see this a lot. It's here, 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 right out the center, right out the center. And that's our chain punching. So we did chain punching in yesterday's lesson. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different, 5 count punching. So go ahead and put your left hand out. I'm gonna have my right hand out as your mirror, and we're gonna punch with this lead hand. 1, When I say 2, we're punching with this lead hand again, and then our rear hand. 2, 1, 2. Lead hand always punches first. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you'll start back with the same hand that started. So your left hand will be out on the first one, and it'll be out on the fifth one. 5 count punching, numeric punching. Essentially, what this is teaching you is so we're not always, chain punching. I could go here and punch multiple times with each hand, right? It's just a different punching exercise. So left hand out, lead hand always punches first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do this one more time, super slow. So just follow along as best you can. We're going to do it real slow. Bring your left hand out. We're punching with our lead hand first. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If your left hand's out, you did it right. And it's that simple. I'm going to just do it from a side view real quick so you can see how this plays out from the side view. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So eventually you'll be able to pick up the pace on that, but there's no rush. Take your time, and then you can start working on the speed of the 5 count punching. So you have a punch exchange. You can just work on slowly punching and exchanging. You can work on your chain punching, and then you can work on the numeric punching drill, right? So now you have 3, and we'll go over another one, 3-level punching. And you'll have all these punching drills that you can easily work on at home and practice with. So stances, Silam-Tao, punching drills, and that numeric punching drill I just did, I'll find that detailed lesson and I'll put that up so you can really grab all the pieces since I kind of went through that quickly. Let's do this together one more time though. Let's go through the Silam-Tao form just one more time. So let's get our hands to our side. We're going to take one deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. And is the breathing in and out part of the Silam-Tao form? It is when you're doing the form, but now I'm just having everybody de-stress by just taking some breaths in and relaxing before we start the form. So we'll do one more deep breath in and out. Hands up. Drop your knees. V, heels out, check. Feet on a straight line, knees in, back straight, hands here. Excellent. Now, if you want me to go through this a little bit slower, just leave a comment. Hey, hit it up a little slower. If you have any questions or comments, please leave some feedback down below. Anything you want me to cover in future lessons. Like I said, I could always bring my daughter or my wife down here and we can cover a few things as well. Now, yesterday we did a hand position called Pak-Sao, where we just worked on bringing this out the center of our body. So let's just do this every day. I'll add on a new hand position. So we'll just start kind of in alphabetical order. There's no A hand position, but there is a few B hand positions. So we're gonna start with Bil-Sao, right? So everybody's gonna get in this position here and go ahead and make sure you're in that good front stance, knees in, straight line, hands back, shoulders relaxed. Don't bring your hands here, don't lean back, just sink and sit in your stance. Bil-Sao, you're just opening your hand up and pushing it straight out the center of your body. And then you're returning. Bil-Sao, straight out the center of your body and returning. Very simple hand position, as all Wing Chun hand positions, coming from the center of my body. Now, if somebody was throwing a hook punch, I can throw my Bil-Sao out and punch at the same time. If somebody's throwing a straight punch, I can use that Bil-Sao and then add a nice Bil-Gi strike on top of it, or deflect and let it be a palm strike. So that Bil-Sao can be used for circular or linear attacks. Very effective, incredible hand position. I use it all the time and it's just very effective for either a circular attack or a straight attack. So this is the Bil-Sao hand position. And we'll be going over these in detail as well. Well, I think that's it for today. I appreciate everybody joining me. I look forward to seeing everybody more in the very near future. And from my family to your family, I wish everybody stay safe, stay well, stay healthy, and I hope to see everybody soon in future lessons to come. Thank you and have a great day.